Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's doing good. Now, I wanted to talk about something which we all hate. We all hate paying insurance of any kind, be it for your mobile phones, be it for your house insurance, but probably one of the biggest bugbears we have about paying insurance is car insurance. Now, I pay car insurance on 2 cars. I've been paying insurance for over 20 years of my life, and every single year when it comes to renewing these policies, I get annoyed. Why? Because the price keeps going up. But over these past 20 years or so, figured out how to get cheaper insurance. There's a few tricks. Well, I wouldn't say they're tricks. I guess it's all down to experience really. But I'm going to share 5 of these tips on how to get cheaper car insurance. Price comparison websites are a godsend. Now, we didn't have them about 15 years ago. Maybe they've been around for about 10 years. In the UK, there were 2 car comparison insurance websites. They also do other kind of insurance as well, but check them out. The one that I use all the time, not sponsored by them, unfortunately, is confused.com. Confused.com is brilliant. You put all of your details in once. And the good thing is it remembers all of your details year in, year out. So whether or not it's your own personal details, your husband, your cat, your wife, your giraffe, it remembers all of those details year in, year out. So when you renew the following year, everything's there and you have a template and you literally spend a few minutes clicking through options to verify all of your details are the same, and boom, it goes away and it starts searching all the top insurers and it comes back with quotes. Go compare! Next one is what I would call postcode lottery. Now, postcode lottery means that insurers look at where you live and the likelihood of your car being damaged, stolen, or you having an accident. And each postcode has its own little algorithm. So if you're fortunate like James Mitchell and your parents own a country estate up north somewhere, you can quite easily register your car up there, even though you do actually live in London. Now, this is not illegal. There's nothing wrong in you insuring your vehicle at a different address, one which is not your permanent residency. Now, typically people may do it if they've got 2 homes, but as in James Mitchell's case, his parents own a country estate up north where they go fox hunting and deer hunting. So if you register your car up there as opposed to London, it's going to be cheaper than London. Let's face it, London has a fairly high crime rate, as does every major city in the world. Go compare! Voluntary excess cover is another good one, which people often don't spend a lot of time looking at. So as an example, on my Continental, my voluntary excess is combined £1,000. And on the Prius, the voluntary excess on there is, I think, £300 or £400. I can't remember now. And what you have to look at is try to weigh up what your car's worth as well. And if you were to have a minor damage, you scraped somebody or somebody scraped you and just disappeared in a car park, how much would it cost to really take it to a reputable local mechanic to just have, or body shop, to just have it buffed out and sprayed out? So don't just accept the low voluntary excess. Now, often by default, you may see £150. Well, to be honest, that's really low in terms of voluntary excess. So play around with voluntary excess, lift it up a little bit. If your car's a little bit old, there's nothing wrong in doing £500 or even £800 on your excess. It does make a little bit of difference as you start going up in the hundreds, and therefore your policy would start coming down as well. Most reputable insurance companies would even cover you and cover your excess value if you were to be hit by an uninsured driver. So don't be afraid that if somebody hits you, you're going to lose your excess. And remember, if it's not your fault, you don't pay your excess. Your insurance company claims everything from the other person, the third party who hit you. Go compare! Another nitty-gritty detail around insurance policies, well, listen, are you going to go for fully comprehensive or are you going to go for third-party fire and theft? Now, this is applicable particularly in the UK. I know in America they do have similar systems, but I'm talking from the UK perspective. Now, if you've got a battered up Fiesta or a Robin Reliant,
No, not again.
You don't really need to have fully comp insurance. And there's quite a big difference between having fully comp, where you're protected against vandalism, fire, theft, and accidents, as opposed to third party, where you will not get money back from your insurer should somebody hit your car. However, you are protected if you hit somebody, and your insurance company will pay out. So that's the distinct difference there. Now, it's not really worth continuing with fully comprehensive insurance. And if you make that decision, you can save a lot of money as well, especially if you're a new driver. What you have to be wary of, you only collect no claims discount points on a fully comprehensive insurance. Go compare! And the final and probably the most important tip about how to save money on your car insurance is never ever auto renew. Now, whenever they send you an email through or they send you a letter in the post, do not automatically accept what they are presenting you. Now, literally, I cannot remember any time in over 20 years of having car insurance of me automatically renewing with the same insurer that I was previously using.
How much the insurance has gone up this year?
What are we doing? Go compare!
For some reason, insurance companies have got something strange in their head that even if you haven't claimed for years and years and years, some idiot, some little accountant with thick glasses, am I allowed to make fun of accountants with thick glasses and call them idiots? I am? Okay. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why these insurance companies lose so much money because they're afraid to actually look at a policy in an intelligent way and realize this person hasn't claimed for 5 years, 10 years. Why are we putting their policy up by another £150? And I take great satisfaction of looking around and finding an insurance quote which is cheaper than what my renewal letter says, and either emailing them or phoning them up and saying, I'm not going to insure with you guys because you're £150 more expensive than last year, and as a result, I've saved £200. And that is no exaggeration. I've had stupid quotes come through for both cars, and I look at it and I think, they only have one opportunity, and most of them up big time. And that's all of the major insurance companies out there, from Aviva to Churchill and all of those in between. It's absolutely shocking how appalling they run their services. And to be honest, we should all always look around. I hope these 5 tips were useful, and it saved me literally thousands of pounds over all the years of insurance that I've had for my cars. And it can do the same thing to you. All you have to do is spend a little bit of time and you can save the money and spend it on a cat or a giraffe.
I bought a giraffe!
But until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye. How can I cut these videos? What? No. I did that last time.